Welcome to BGCS Week 7, Game 1, and what a very interesting game we've got. I'm joined here by Lupe. Welcome on in. How are you doing, Lupe?
I'm doing very good. How about you?
I am doing very well, thank you. But yes, today's matchup is a very vital game for CK Esports. And they take on current league leaders, Interstellar Esports. How do you see this game going, Lupe?
I see this game going 3-2 to Interstellar. I think I said that in the podcast as well, and I do think Interstellar are the stronger ones here.
Yeah, I have faith. I do believe that CK can get something from this game, but as of now, I think it really depends on how Weekend and Rex play.
Yeah.
I think if Rex and Weekend are playing well, clicking, doing the passing plays, I think they definitely have a chance, but I think Interstellar will just be too strong. I think this could be 3-1 to Interstellar, maybe 3-2. But yeah, CK, they need a 3-0 or 3-1 to clinch playoffs.
Yeah.
And also, I believe if they win 3-2, they need to hope for a result in the Orpheus Flame sports game. Yeah, I think you
to not win 3-0. Yeah, yes, suit them. So I don't know when the player's going in because I'm on Xbox, so I can't see it.
Yeah, I will let you know that we're just waiting on Interstellar showing up. But it's going to be a very interesting matchup. I think key players here are for Interstellar, their GC Paps, I think it is, believe, and that's them.
I don't know if he's playing, but
he is playing. He's in the lobby there. But yeah, Paps is a very, very talented player. I think he's up there as one of the top leading goal scorers in the league so far.
He's like top mostly everything, to be honest.
And then the key players for CK are, as I said prior, Rex and Weekend. If they can combine and play good Rocket League, they definitely stand a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got something to play for.
Yeah, I do think CK do have the better chance here, if I'm not mistaken. Weekend's a top player, obviously a top champ. So is Killian is as well. So
yeah, I don't know if no disrespect to Killian. Killian, I rate him very highly. He's dropped down. He's dropped down from GC last 2 seasons of BGCS. To play champ. So he is one of the better high-end champs. But it's the chemistry between Weekend and
Rex. Yeah, they have been on
they've
been a team for a while. Yeah. I didn't even know
if he can just play around them. Yeah, if Killian can just play around Rex and Weekend, definitely, they've definitely got a chance of pulling a surprise win. CK have everything to play for. Interstellar, they've not got much to play for, but definitely still seeding. They want to go in as that number 1 seed. With Clinical on their tail.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are unbeaten as well.
Yeah, they have yet to taste defeat.
Yeah. So it'll be a massive win for CK.
We are just waiting everyone on Mr. Rex. I think he had to step away from the game for a second. So if everyone could just be patient, I apologise for the wait. But yeah, it's the season comes down to this for CK Esports. It's, they started off incredibly slow. Lost 3 games out of 3, and then were put in the position where they needed to win every game to get into playoffs, and they've done one game, they've done 2 games, they've done the third. Can they do the fourth? It's just a shame that it's the hardest test is the last one, and let's just hope that they can step up.
100%.
As for Interstellar, they just need to play their own style and
gameplay.
Just play the way that they've played for the last 6 weeks. And they'll be hard to beat. You know, it'll take something special from CK. Yeah, we're ready. We're just waiting on Rex. Yeah. But yeah, here we go. And to spectate we go. Here we are for the most vital game for CK season, and we go for a kickoff, and it's Killian versus Mystify, and it's an open net to start, and it's not the start that CK would be looking for, and that's another goal to add to the tally for Fotis, who is Paps.
Oh, he's Paps. Yeah, it's just a great kickoff goal from Interstellar.
But yeah, it's not the start that they'd be looking for, Lupe. You know, but they can maybe get one back to themselves here. Oh, and it's a soggy shot, but it's a great pass. That's a great save. Boy's put in, and what a save that is from Brising. And it's a scramble.
Oh.
It's a scramble in front of the Interstellar net, but they get away and they live another minute.
Weekend with the ball, just misses the ball. Weekend try to pass to Circle, gets a touch, I think. Gas goes wide. Rex now with the ball, 0 boost, gets a touch, flicks over 1, but Paps is there. Tries pass back to CK. Weekend with a touch. No one's there. Bryson tries to go to his own corner. Mystify's there, gets a 50. Paps is there, gets past 1. Weekend now with the ball. Gets a touch over 1. Fotis with a touch.
And there's a good 50 from Sir Kyle, or Killian as he's known. Passes out to Weekend, who gets a shot at net, but Paps gets a now pinch away. And now Rex up in the air, gets it over 1, but gets bumped out of the way. But now Weekend goes, he's looking for that double, but doesn't have the boost to catch up with the ball. Paps misses. Bryson brings it away, and it's a lovely challenge in there by Killian, and a shot at net, but it's another great save. And with defence like this, it's looking like it's going to be tough. A tough day at the office.
Killian. Bryson now with the ball. Gets a second touch. Rex is there, tries to pass to Weekend. Weekend gets a 50. Takes Mystify's boost, but I don't think he needs it. Carl with a touch to Rex. Rex is there. Good save from Fotis. Bryson gets in a really good angle. Demoed. So Carl's there. He misses. Rex gives with a save. Rex again with the ball. Gets a touch. Pass 1. Gets a second touch. Gets a third touch. Fotis. And it's the own goal from Mystify.
Yeah, and that's, you know, it was about to come because the pressure that CK Gaming have been holding, you know, Fotis gets a missed touch there and Mystify in the wrong place at the wrong time and hits it into the back of his own net. And here's the kickoff. Killian gets a good kickoff. Rex with a shot, but it's a beautiful clear from Paps, who only gives it to Weekend, and then Paps gets demoed again. They seem to be targeting Paps, which I think is a very good game plan from CK. Get rid of Paps, they're the main danger, man. And that's ping pong, and it comes Weekend's way. Passes it down, but Killian misreads, I think, and has to scurry back to defence.
Rex with a 50. Carl's there, just misses. Weekend with 50. Carl up for the ball, gets a touch, tries to pass to Weekend. Weekend with the angle, just misses. Bryson with the save. Gets under the ball, 50 with Paps. Fotis with a 50 again. Fotis again, fakes 1, Rex backflips. Carl with the demo. Weekend, demos Bryson. Weekend tries to get a third touch, or second touch. Carl tries to pass to Weekend, he does. Weekend on the wall. Low gets quite a lot of boost. Bryson with a touch. Just misses, and it's saved by Paps. Paps again with a touch. Carl gets a touch, no one's there for defense. Mystify is there. Gets a touch. Weekend with 50. Bison passes to Mystify. Weekend. Oh, Mystify gets it past Weekend. Carl up to the wall. Doesn't get the second touch. Rex with a 50.
Yeah, and still, this is a great game plan from CK Gaming here. They're coming out strong. They're coming out aggressive. They've held most of the pressure against this Interstellar team, and I don't think they were expecting this kind of play. You know, I think they need to adjust, and they need to adjust fast, or this series could run away from them, because the pressure, the demos all seem to be working for CK at the moment, but they need to capitalise on these demos and this pressure. You know, they need to start putting good shots on net, or they, you know, could get hit by the counter. And there's another demo from Weekend. Passes it centre, but Paps is away, but it's a double commit and a bump, and Weekend just drives past the ball. Killian takes over. And that's another double commit. No one's back at the moment. Low boost all round. And there's a shot from Rex, but it hits the bar down. And Weekend doesn't get the best of touches here, and Rising misflips, but CK out of boost, and now they come forward. There you go.
Photos gets a touch. Weekend with a touch. Pass to Rex, just wide. This is overtime? Yes, it is.
And this tight affair goes to overtime in game one. I think Rex really could have done better with that shot near the end where he hit the crossbar. But they just got to forget about that. They've got to keep doing what they're doing. And that's a great demo at the back, but no one's there really to capitalise on it. And now Killian does well to avoid the demo, zero boost, but gets up to Fotis, who puts it in.
What a shot.
And it just shows it doesn't matter how much pressure and aggression you have, if you don't put the ball in the net and take advantage of that, you know, you're going to get hit on the counter, and Interstellar take it and go 1-0 up.
Yeah, what a goal from... to be honest, I wasn't really watching, my bad, but it's a good goal from CK.
I would just say it's probably not best for the caster to say that they weren't watching. So I keep that.
Yeah, that's my bad. That is my bad. Yeah.
But yeah, I liked what I seen there though from CK Esports. You know, they've just got to start, you know, converting those shots. You know, they outshot Interstellar 11-5 there, so they just showed they had the pressure. They had everything going for them that game. They just need to start putting the ball in the net, getting cleaner, better shots.
Yeah, it was a lot of good pressure, but that, as we were talking about Rex's, it was like 2-second shot. He didn't really have much time to shoot because I think there was people pre-jumping him. So it was just an unlucky shot which went to the crossbar. Yeah,
but at this level that Rex is playing at and how good Rex is, you know, he really should be doing better with that. You know, I'd be expecting my GC to at least put it on target and make them save it.
Yeah.
But here we go. Game 2, and this is you know, for CK to clinch now, they need to win the next 3 games. Otherwise, it will go in the hands of other teams, and that's a pass centre. But Killian's there, but can't get a clean shot on net, and a great pinch away by Paps. But it's just really passing the ball to each other at the moment in this early, which is going to be a very nervous game too for CK. They'd like an early goal to settle those nerves.
Fotis. Mystify's there. Passes it to Fotis. Fotis with a pinch. Hits a ceiling, goes down. Tries to follow up. Back to the 50 with a double 50. Passes to Brising. Passes to Mystify with 40 boost. Tries to get a shot on target just wide. Carl with a touch. Fotis is just there. It's a 2v2. Weekend with a flick. What save from Fotis?
And here's a shot in there. Killian gets CK's first goal that they've scored themselves. And that was a better shot. Put it down, bottom left. Can't Fortis trying to do the squishy save, but just couldn't get the angle, and that is the start that CK Gaming needed. And that's not the best, but it's not a good shot, and Rex recovers. And now they can come away, but Rising gets a great 50 into the corner, and Rex with a beautiful clear.
Photos gets a touch, passes to Weekend, which gets past him. Mr. Fire now with all the ball. Weekend gets a touch, passes to Killian. Bison is there, gets a touch. Rex is there now. 100 boost in the tank. Tries to get flicked, no one's challenging. Bison with a challenge. Weekend with a pop, very awkward for CK. Weekend with a clearance. 23 boost in the tank, gets a pinch. Mr. Void gets a touch, passes to Rex. Weekend with a shot, and he scores!
And that's that link-up play between Rex and Weekend that I was talking about. It's a great pass from Rex, and what a finish, what an angle from Weekend. Boost spawned right in time for him, and he directs it into the back of the net. Beautiful start.
What perfect placement from Weekend there. Photos. 50 with Weekend. Weekend gets a save. Bison in their net. Carl with a pinch. Passes to Weekend. Weekend with the ball. Doesn't get the flick. Mr. Right touches, but passes to Killian. Killian now with a touch. Passing to Rex. Rex just misses the ball. Bison gets beat by Weekend. Weekend with the backboard. Photos now with the ball. Gets a 50 with Carl. Bison is there. Up with Weekend. Weekend beats him. Tries to get the double. Doesn't get the double. Mr. Fire with a 50 with Rex. Photos with a second 50 from Rex. Does win it. Weekend is there with touch. Just shot from Killian's just wide.
Yeah, and that's a shot that, could come back to haunt them, because that Killian's good enough to put that into the back of the net, and he's just sort of scuffed it wide. But here they come again. All the pressure, it's going very similar to game one, but this time they're taking their chances. It's all the pressure, all the aggression coming from CK Gaming, CK Esports. But yeah, I think what we need to see Interstellar start doing is being more aggressive. And there's another great pre-jump save from Brazing. And now Killian tries to keep this alive, but no one's there. Fortis gets it past one, then gets a beautiful 50. Brazing tries to touch it down to Mystify, but he's not there, and Killian gets a boom at net, and there's a double commit. But luckily it goes safe for now, and it's just all CK at the moment, Loopy.
Yeah, and what they weren't doing first game was demoing Paps, and it seems to be working, which, even though they're not being demoed. Weekend gets a touch to the side wall. Rex is there, gets an angle, tries to pass the Weekend. He has no boost in the tank. Bison now with a touch over Carl. Mr. Fire with a shot, or has a shot, just wide. Photos with a shot, and he scores! What a goal from Photos. Mr. Fire just passes to the backboard. Photos just right there. Rex with the miss. What a placement.
That was beautiful team play all round. Brazing to Mystify to Fortis. Beautiful, very tight, fine team play there. And now Mystify takes it away past one, but runs out of boost. Now Weekend gets a big clear, finds Rex. Fortis with a beautiful 50, and Weekend in an awkward spot. So Killian will take over, but low boost. Great clear from Mystify. Brazing tries to pop it up, but no one's there except from Weekend. But Fortis reads the play well.
Mystify. Killian gets a touch, goes to their corner. Weekend with a touch trying to kill him. Killian gets a touch. Rex is there to get away from the awkwardness. 50. Rex with a pinch, goes down. Killian is there, gets an aerial or shot, and Bison with a clear. Bison tries to go for the angle, just misses. Photos now. Weekend gets it past him. Weekend with a pinch, going up the wall. 100 boost in the tank. Goes for an air dribble. Tries to go for a flip past the Rex, just misses. Killian, 58 boost in the tank, going up the wall. Tries to get flip there. Pinch with Weekend, and it's just wide! Oh, he hits the crossbar.
Yeah, and these team plays coming out from both teams is what you like to see, and that's a great save from Weekend, I believe it was. And now Rex gets another 50. He's been the 50 god this game. Now Killian beats him, and now they just need to stay steady at the back. They don't need a goal. They don't need to overcommit. And they just need this ball to be grounded. It's a double commit, and it goes down in CK. Come back strong. Looked really good that game. And that goes 1-0.
A very interesting game, this series. I mean, very interesting series. 1-1 now in series game each. CK was a lot more confident and like more pressure. It was 5 shots to 8 was most of the shots from the weekend.
Yeah, it was a lot tighter game on the shots this time, but CK still, hold the advantage. And it was just CK, their shooting could still be better.
Yeah, it's improved a lot, though.
But they scored a goal, off their own shots. This game they scored 2. So they just need to keep it going. Need to keep putting those shots, putting the pressure on. And I'm starting to believe that this CK team can at least get the win. I don't know if they can get the 3-1 that they need, but they're definitely still very much in with a chance. As we go into game 3, it'll be Mystify versus Weekend, I believe. No, I don't know. We'll see who goes for kickoff. Weekend versus Mystify, and that's a great kickoff for the Weekend, and he gets a shot above net, and that's Killian's good enough to be reading that, but he just gets under and scoops it over the bar. And now Photos brings it away, a double commit there, but Rex reads it well, and now misreads that. Weekend has to pull him out, and now they come for the counter attack, but that's passed straight away to Killian. It pops up for Photos, who goes for the flip reset underneath, but well read from Weekend.
Buys in with a touch. Weekend there, gets past Mystify. Weekend tries to get a touch with 50 from Rex. Mystify 50 again, passes to Carl. What a save from Photos. Photos with 100 boost. Is he going to go at the wall? He is. Weekend, he gets past Weekend. 20 boost in the tank, can't shoot. Carl there, keeping in the pressure from Interstellar. Photos not on for the aerial. Gets a touch with these scores.
And that's a lovely read from Photos. Great pass, great speed from Brazing, and Photos just touches it down beyond Sir Killian's reach. And that's 1-0. Now Photos and Weekend on the kickoff. It's a great kickoff, and it's a great bump. And then there's a demo from Rex.
Photos with a touch. 19 boost in the tank, tries to get a touch, just misses. Mystify beats Killian. Rex with the miss, tries to fake it maybe for Weekend, Killian with the miss. Rising has space, gets a touch, tries to pass to Photos, he does. Photos up for the ball, he's shooting, it's just one save from Rex. Weekend gets a pinch, maybe he's own goaling. Oh, he passes to Rex. 50 pinch with Rex and Weekend. Photos with a touch, goes to a CK player, demo from Photos. Rex with a touch, Mystifies there. Rising with a shot, gets saved from Killian, what save? It's still in their net, in their side. Weekend with a touch, Killian's there, over the side, Mystify with a touch.
Yeah, now Interstellar are starting to warm up, the passing plays, the connections are starting to come out from them, and it's just a matter of time at this rate that, they're going to double their lead here in game 3. But Weekend trying to stop that. Photos gets beaten out by Killian, and now it's off the backboard, but no one's there to capitalise. And Mystify gets a lovely pop. Photos with a shot on net, but Rex is equal to it. Ryzen keeps it alive. Pass out to Mystify. Can't get his shot on target. And all the pressure, it's a switch. The first 2 games were all pressure from CK, and that's a great air dribble bump. What a play from Photos, and this is a complete switch from the first 2 games. All the pressure's coming out from Interstellar now.
Yeah, what a bump from Photos, just one-on-one. He's probably good at his ones plays, and it's just a great bump.
That's
Photos there.
Bang.
Photos now, tries to get 50, Rex is there. Misfire with a pinch 50. Weekend gets a touch to his backboard, pinches it, I guess. Rising now with a touch, goes to his corner, Rex is there. Photos goes back, doesn't go for the ball, lets Mystify touch it. He does touch it and he bangs it, but it's passing to Weekend. Pinch with an Interstellar player. Killian just misses, but Rex is there. Rex gets it past one. 2 players for Interstellar. Photos with the clearance. Weekend keeping on the pressure. Gets 1 touch. Can't get a second. He fakes it, but no one's following up for CK.
And there's Rex saving another shot from Fotis. But things are looking dangerous. That's a lovely pancake, and it should be 3. And Mystify cleans up the pancake from Brazing to make it 3-0. And yeah, all the pressure. I think that's Interstellar fully settled in now. I think they've figured out how this CK team play, and they've adapted, and they're looking strong. Let's see if CK can adapt and answer back.
Photos with a touch. Rex now with the ball. 50 with Photos. Killian now has the ball. Lopez in the tank. Gets a touch. Tries to get the angle. He does get a flip. But Photos is there to clear out all the danger. Weekend. It's a touch. Bryson's there. Gets past Rex. Killian with a touch. Into the pressure. Pressuring them. Killian on up the ball. Tries to go for a ceiling shot. Photos there with the ball. Passes to Mystify. Does go to Mystify. 50 with Mystify and Rex. Mystify going, being very awkward. Weekend gets a touch. Rising with the ball. Gets an air dribble. Very perfect air dribble over Killian and Rex. Oh, Rex just gets a touch in there.
Yeah, in this game, I think they can just wrap up, and that's a great pass. Shot, open net, and that's 4. And yeah, I think CK can just try and wrap this game up, forget about it. You know, maybe use a timeout, talk things over, because yeah, if they need to try and change and adapt, because what they were doing in games 1 and 2 that were working don't seem to be working now, you know. So yeah, just try and chalk this game up, you know, and reassess, recalculate, maybe try and get a goal back, but Rex with a weak shot and a great clear from Fotis. Only as far as Weekend though, who passes it down. Fotis gets an awkward touch, but Killian misses, and that's another great touch. And now can Fotis get the centre for a net, open net? And it is. Oh, but it's off the post and away, but Mystify's there. Rex farming them saves. That's him on 6 saves now for this game.
Weekend with a touch. 5 seconds left on the clock. You just have to wait it out. Photos with a very awkward save, and a shot from Rex. They do get 1 on the board.
Yeah, and that's just a confidence. That's just a confidence booster, and yeah, there is the timeout, a very quick timeout being called, but I think it's also a very wise decision. But that now puts us in a position where CK need to win the next 2 games, and then hope that Offiesa don't win their game 3-0 to advance.
Yeah. 100%. We want to see after this timeout what CK can do.
Yeah. Well, what do you think that CK need to do? How do you think they need to adapt? What do they need to do better?
I think there should always be someone in defense. I'm pretty sure, because when Interstellar are pressuring, they're like doing some double commits on defense. I think there was this one shot where 2 players from CK double committed, and it was just a free shot for Interstellar. Yeah. There's not really much to know what to do. Really. CK is playing very well. Maybe obviously it was good pressure, but Interstellar had the more pressure here again. As we said from game 1, they did have more pressure. Yeah. I think.
I just actually 2 seconds have to correct Dwarf. If CK win 3-2, Offiesa need to win 3-0, Dwarf, because as it would stand, is CK would be +3 and Offiesa are 0, so they would need to win 3-0 to go through on head to head. As Offiesa beat CK, they would go through. But yeah. I definitely agree with you there, Lupe. I think, yeah, they need to have someone, you know, more defence, you know, especially that 3rd game, you know, they got caught out with, you know, not their 3rd man getting caught too far up. Yeah, they also need to just try and calm down and pick their shots, not just rush them.
Yeah.
But that's what they need to do. They need, and also they lost the passing plays that they done so well in game 1 and 2. You know, especially game 2. None of that happened in game 3. So you know they need to try and work that back in. You know, the passing plays, the demos on offense, and then on defense they need to not panic as much.
Yeah, there was a lot of panicking, like the player panic, panicking on defense. Yeah, 100%. We just got I think Interstellar, you know, they were doing a lot more. They were going for the ball a lot more, challenging CK players. So if they can just, CK can just go perfect passing and catch Interstellar, out of like the wind, you can say, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's one of the, in my opinion, and it's the way I play. I always try and look for passes, especially in threes. You know, it's what cuts. It's what cuts teams open in threes is passing. Infield passes really is the key. But here we go, must-win game for CK to keep, you know, a strong hope alive for playoffs. And the kickoff doesn't go too well for them, and Weekend doesn't get a good clear, and now Killian has to help out. And that's a great 50 from Brazing, but Rex is equal to it. Luckily, no one from there. And that's a great sneaky infield pass. And Brazing's up, can't quite put it top corner. And it's brought away by CK, and they breathe a sigh of relief. And that's a great demo from Mystify. Rex with a banger of a shot, and that's the opening goal they need. It all came from the demo. They took out the third man, and Rex places it perfectly in the middle of the net.
Yeah, Weekend was there just in case Rex maybe missed, or there was a player back from Interstellar just to slot it in, but didn't have to do that. Rex with a beat, goes back ball, no one's there, first with a touch. Weekend bumps Mystify. Weekend now on the ball. Gets a touch, gets past Photos. Photos with a miss. Yeah, Weekend there.
Rex was so far back, and that's a double commit, but it's not going to cost CK too much as of yet. Killian scarpering back. Weekend only passes it to Mystify, and now Brazinger's up.
Mystify with a back
flip. You say his name properly, Brazinger.
Brazing,
I think it's Brazinger. Yeah. There is an R. There's a sneaky R in there, which always confuses me.
I don't know if they pronounce it though. They might just put Brising and then not pronounce the R, but maybe. Mr. Viber touch. Weekend just misses. Low boost for CK. Bison, Killian passes to Brising. Brising with the touch. 50 from Photos. Beats 2 CK players. Weekend with the touch. Passes to Mystify. Mystify misses. Weekend's there. Bison just gets a touch from Danger. Photos now, clearance, Killian now with the ball. Photos trying to pass it to an Interstellar player. Rex with the ball. Rex now low boost in the tank. Tries to pass it. He just demos. Weekend now on the corner. Killian tries to get shot, but just gets beat by Mystify. And it's a shot from Rex. I mean, no, from Photos, but Rex gets a great save.
Yeah, he doesn't get credited with the save there, but the touch was vital to stop up an open net essentially. For I think it was Mystify would have been there to follow up on that. But now here comes heavy pressure. What a pass down, but no one's there. Now Bryson comes. Photos caught a bit too far forward, but he's got the mechanics to recover. But then Killian clears it away, and that's a pass down from Mystify to Rex. That's a dangerous thing, but recovers well and takes the ball away from him. And now here comes CK in what has been an end-to-end game so far for the first 2.5 minutes. And yeah,
Mystify with a touch. Oh, okay. Weekend with a touch. 25 push in the tank. Gets a pinch. Mystify's there. Backflip. Very awkward. Passes to Weekend. Weekend with a pinch. Rex is there with a double commit from Interstellar, but clears out the pressure. Voted with the 50 with Killian. No one's there for CK. Rex with the shot. Just wide. What's safe from Mystify. Bryson is out as an open net for Interstellar. Bryson tries to get it past Killian, but he gets back.
Yeah, I think Bryson just thought he had more time than he did there. I think the quick shot would have been a goal there. They had no one back, and I don't think he realised it. So I think that was a bit of a misplay from Brising there. But he makes up with a great pass, put Weekend in an awkward spot, and Fotis slots it into the back of the net. 1-1. We have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute 30 left. It is anyone's game.
Yeah, Weekend was just a bit awkward there, and Fotis wasn't, so he just shoots it and scores. Rex the touch. Fotis now 50 with Weekend. Rex with the ball, just misses. Bison's there with what a save from Killian.
And Rex helps, clears it further, but only as far as Bryson, who pops it up in there, but no one else is up. And there's a shot forward from Killian, but saved away from Mystify. An awkward hit from Weekend. Rex gets beaten. Bryson tries to get the pre-flip shot, but can't. And now Weekend looking for the bump, and that's CK answer back. Fotis had to avoid the bump. He done so well to avoid the bump, but unfortunately, it just made them jump past the ball. It gave Weekend enough time to slide it underneath him.
Yeah, it was a great demo attempt from Killian. Fotis has to go or he gets bumped. Just unlucky. Weekend slots it under him and it's a goal for CK. Rex with the touch. Fotis is there. 50. Weekend tries to pass it to Killian. Killian just misses. A weird bounce. Bison's there the touch. Just wide. Weekend out of the ball. Gets 50'd. Fotis. Killian. Fotis on the ball. Bryson with a touch. Bryson now. Fotis with the ball. Fotis gets a touch. 50 with Weekend, just wide. Mystify now with the ball. Goes up for the wall. Up rhymes. Mystify with a touch. Goes for the edge of the wall. Just gets past Rex. And it's a goal.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened there. It was a great wee carry, a great knock past one, and then just gets an... Rex just didn't expect that second touch where he should have, and 2-2, 30 seconds remaining. It's got to be nervy times now for CK.
Yeah. Weekend with the touch, tries to get the flip set. Doesn't get the flip set. Killian with the pressure. Fotis there to get out. Fotis gets bumped by Weekend, passes it past Rex. Fotis now with the ball. 0-b's in the tank. Killian's there. What a save from Killian. He passes back to Fotis. 10 seconds left on the clock. Gets demoed in the play. Double commit from CK. Weekend with the touch. Gets a flip into the corner. Bryson with the touch. 1 second left on the clock. Is there going to be a good goal? Or a second goal?
We go to our second overtime of the series. The first one went in the favour of Interstellar. CK will be hoping that the second one they can take control of it, and they can do with Killian, but he's low boost. Lays it off to Weekend, who passes it down. All players from Interstellar in that one corner. It's never a good sign, but they get away only as far as Killian, who takes it up the wall. Now goes off the ceiling, looks to pass it, and nearly got the double tap. Would have been fortunate, but there's a great demo as well. Passed out, Rex gets a 50. Killian's up. He maybe should have left that for Weekend, I believe, but Weekend goes away. Rex comes forward, plays it into the corner, and this is anyone's overtime. CK getting the better of it. Passes it centre, and Killian gives CK. And we go to game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Every neutral... Everybody wants to see it. CK definitely wanted to see it.
Yeah.
And now it is time for Interstellar to have their time out. And yeah, that was much better there from CK. Much better from CK there. You know, they pressured well. You know, they had better composed shots. And yeah, this game has been intense and amazing, and it deserves a game 5, and that's exactly what we're going to get. But yeah, both teams should just take this time to compose themselves, calm down, and think of a game plan of how they're going to win this game 5. You know, Interstellar, for them on the line, is if they win it, they secure an undefeated run in the Wall Thrusters Conference, and they guarantee themselves #1 seed from the Wall Thrusters. And then we all know on the line that for CK is a chance, and it's unfortunate that it's only a chance, but it's only a chance, you know, because their dreams can, even if they win it, their dreams still can be shattered if Officia win 3. now. But they can't be thinking of that. They've just got to think, we need this win. You know, we need this win to give us the best possible chance. You know, and I think they just need to do more of the same that they done in that game. You know, high pressure, you know, good passing plays, demos, aggression, and I think that is the key to the success against this Interstellar team.
Yeah, is it a timeout for? Because I'm pretty sure it is, isn't it? Because I'm on Xbox, so as I said that before. All right, cool. How long is left?
Well, I don't know, but I will let you know as soon as we're going in, mate.
All right, thank you. That's what I need to know. Yeah, we just got to see how.
Well, they say they're ready, so we're going.
Yeah.
No, they said they're ready.
Oh,
let them join, Reptic. Let them join. The team that called the timeout said they were ready. They can cut their timeout short all they want. It's unconventional, but we will see if it works or if it could cost them. And here we go in this all crucial game 5, everything to play for. And it starts off with Interstellar with possession, and it's a big boom and clear, and it's an awkward bounce down, and Rex starts CK off perfectly with a goal within 10 seconds. And I'm sure the crowd in Lupe's background is going to be going off their head.
Yeah, 100%. It's a great start from CK.
And it might be a kickoff goal.
Oh!
This is the dream start from weekend. I wonder how much GCI is paid Interstellar. Maybe that's what the timeout was. Just wee transactions going on in the background.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the perfect start from CK. Can they hold on though?
Yeah. Photos with a touch. Rex just misses or doesn't go for the or gets beat. Photos with a touch. Weekend gets passed. Bryson now with a touch. Passes to Photos. Gets a touch over Killian. Just can't shoot on target though. Killian now with the ball. Also, thought it a triple commit. Killian with a touch, with a pop, and Photos there with a save. Bryson now with the ball. Gets past one. Very awkward from Interstellar. Photos with a 50.
All 6 players were in the same corner there for a brief moment.
Yeah. Mr. Fire with a touch. Photos gets on the backboard. Mr. Fire just misses.
You know, I think here Interstellar now, they're safe. They're through regardless. I think they should just go out and play full send Rocket League and see how CK Esports deal with that and the pressure. Because I think that, there's no pressure on them. All the pressure is on CK, and the pressure that they're already under, if you put them under more pressure, things will start to crack. And I think that's the best way, and that's a misread there from Rex. And Weekend's all on his own. Gets a bad 50 and it's going centre, but he recovers well, and it's a great demo as well in the back from Killian, but Photos recovers to play it into the corner. Killian reads it along, but no one's there. He turns on it. And
Weekend.
Now Interstellar come away.
Weekend with a touch, gets a double. Photos is there. Photos gets a touch, gets a bang. He's going up for it, gets a flip. Killian is there. Bryson can't go for the ball. Mr. Five gets beat up by Killian. Killian now gets a side flipped, and it's a great shot for him, and it's just wide. Oh, no one's there to follow up. Rex tries to get the touch, and it's just not in.
And Rex makes it 3, and this could be the dream come true for CK. It's a hard mountain to climb now, but 2 minutes 40, we've seen stranger things. It's plenty enough time for Interstellar to come back. I think the key now is CK just have to play strong defense. Yes, I agree with that person, and that's a great comeback.
I didn't say that, my bad.
That's all right. Just try and mute your mic when there's a lot of background noise.
Yeah, I'll mute.
Take over and just let me know when you're back.
But
yeah.
Alright, cool.
Sir Killian versus Mystify, it pops up and Bryson reads it well and gets another vital touch, takes it past one. Fortis is there, slows the play down, flicks it past one, and it's just wide. Bryson with a great 50 centre, but Rex is there to boom it downfield. And yeah, it's all end-to-end stuff here. You know, 3-1 CK lead, they just got to hold on for 2 minutes, 8 seconds as we count, and that's an open net, but Killian bails them out and gets back to be the hero. And yeah, this 2 minutes is going to feel like an eternity, and Weekend gets the flip reset and tries to get it down, but Fortis reads it. And now there's no one at the back. The demo was taken, and it's going to be a goal. 3-2. Interstellar on the comeback, and the nerves are coming in from CK Gaming. That was a great demo on the third man, and Killian just couldn't get up high enough, and a lovely shot. And yeah, that's a great kick-off though, and that could just be straight in, but Mystify does well. Killian pinches it the wrong way, and this could be CK in an awkward spot, and that's a great shot. A great pass it was, but the shot away. Saved away, and Weekend gets it past them. Killian comes diving in, and there's still they're 3-2 up. They don't need to be diving in with each other in the corner here. You know, they've just got to calm themselves down, settle down. CK, they've got nothing to attack for. They've just got to play good, solid, rotational Rocket League, and they win this.
Lurks with a touch. Focus now with the ball. Toby's in the tank. Tries to get a touch. Mystify's there. Killing on the backboard. Gets a touch. Gets a second touch. And passes to Bryson. Bryson now on the backboard. Tries to get the second touch. Doesn't. Weekend with a save. Rex now with the ball. Passes to Fotis. Fotis now, 30 boosts in the tank, gets a touch, tries to get a double, he does get a double, just not on target.
And Killian passes at centre, but no one's there. Mystify clears it down to the corner. I don't know what happened. Rex came flying, and I don't know why my cameras went all funny, but we're back. And Rex clears it away. 30 seconds or 25 seconds left. Can CK hold on to what would be Interstellar's first ever loss? And that just hits the post. That could have easily went in, and it would have surely sealed the game. But for now, we continue on. Weekend with a lovely floating shot and a dive in, Killian, but it's a triple commit save. And now maybe the last push forward. Fortis fakes it past one, gets a great 50, centred, but Mystify slow up, gets an awkward hit. Brazen loops it in, and it's going to be an open net, and it's put wide. And CK take it 3-2 in what was a must-win game for them, and they won it. And now they have to sit and wait for the Officia Flame game, which I have no idea is when. If you just give me 2 seconds, I will check.
Okay.
I'm just getting it up for you now. So yeah, they have done their part. They've got, you know, it wasn't the 3-1 or the 3-0 that they would have hoped for, but it was a win, as they didn't expect it. You know, not many people expected it, but they got the job done, and now they just need to wait for Flame. They've got a long wait. Flame Esports and Officia is the last game Saturday at 8 p.m. BST. It's going to be a doozy, that game. You know, everything to play for. Officia need to win it 3-0. If Flame Esports get one game...
Yeah, as GD's from... Oh, yeah, you can continue.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if Flame get one game, that's CK through, and so CK are going to be their biggest... CK are going to be the biggest Flame Esports fans come Saturday night, so be sure to tune into that. But as for tonight, that is us done. What a game we have witnessed. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Lupe, for casting. It was a pleasure.
That's all right, mate. Pleasure casting with you too.
Yep, and all stay. There's no more games left tonight. The next game will be Team Dynasty versus Broken Esports tomorrow at 8 p.m. BST. So yeah, make sure to tune in for that. You know, unfortunately, there's nothing to play for both teams, but still, come along, support them. You know, give them the encouragement. You know, we'd like to see both teams return. You know, because they were both fairly new built teams, so we'd like to see them both return for season 4. So come along, support them for that. And as of for tonight, that is us done. Thank you very much.